How to make 2025 the best year of your life.
You think the common practice of setting New Year's resolutions is your key to success, but the problem is that it rarely works out that way.
My problem with New Year's resolutions is that they hold so much emotional weight that anytime we face the slightest resistance to those goals, we give up. I've heard all the excuses because I've said them myself. There's no way I can go to the gym because I don't have the time or equipment. There's no way I can follow that meal plan because it has meat and I'm vegan. And there's no way I can make videos because I'm too tired. The sad thing was I would set these big and bold goals in my journal, but then I would look at them at the end of the year and be disappointed at what I saw, only to repeat the process at the start of the year. But something changed last year. I stopped making excuses and stuck to one of my goals, which was getting in shape and eating right. And you know what the crazy thing is? It wasn't even a bold claim in my journal. It simply said to strengthen the core aspects of my body. It wasn't a magical number. It wasn't to get six-pack abs. It was a simple goal with the plan below it. So for an entire year, I stuck with that goal and did the work even when I didn't feel like doing it. I did this by combining input goals with a system. I like to think of them as partners because one can't live without the other. So what are input goals? Well, when it comes to goal setting, there are actually two types of goals. There's input goals and there's output goals. Output goals are things that are outside of our control. So think of something like I want to gain 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, or I want to run a marathon. These sound nice, but there is no plan to back it up. What you instead want to focus on are input goals. Input goals are things that we can control. So for YouTube, it would be creating a video once a week, and for running a marathon, it would be creating a workout plan that you can actually follow. So now that you set up input goals, you can now focus on creating systems to support those goals. For YouTube, that means setting up time each day to write scripts or setting out days when you record and edit footage. This system is the thing that will keep you consistent with your goals. It's what James Clear said: you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. You can't expect to hit the heights you want to hit with the bad system. In the past, I was sabotaging myself when it came to my goals without even realizing it. So whenever I did my content creation work, I actually did it in my room. But the problem was, in my room was also my PS5. And whenever I saw my PS5, I would always think about all the games I wanted to play rather than doing the work that I needed to create content. So what I should have done was done my content creation work outside of that room, or unplug my console to remove that distraction. Maybe you're not creating content, but what about the gym? Are you choosing a gym that is far away from your home? Or maybe you signed up for a workout class that only meets at 5 a.m. on the weekdays. Doing these things is a form of self-sabotage because you're creating more friction for the work that you want to do, which means there's a higher chance that you won't follow through on the goals that you set. So last year, a system I set up for myself when it came to going to the gym was whenever I got home from work, I would immediately put on my gym clothes. Now this act served as the push I needed to get to the gym every day. And guess what? The more I did it, the less it became a mental struggle in my head, and the more I unconsciously did that thing. So let's focus on creating input goals and systems and thriving together in 2025. Thanks for watching. Peace.